Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. We welcome you to UWI. I am from MITS, as was said earlier. That stands for Mona Information Technology Services. And I am not going to be going through all the platforms. SAS was one of them that I was going to speak on, but after that thorough presentation, I'm sure you are very equipped or so familiar with it, that's okay. So I'm going to be going into some other online systems that we support at MITS that are offered through the university, and one of them is our VLE, or our VLE. It stands for Our Virtual Learning Environment. Now, I am glad you had the presentation about SAS just now, because once you're registered, the courses that you're registered for, they will be automatically linked to our VLE. And this is important, this platform here, because this is where you will go to get course material. So your lecturers will post course notes, videos, links, assignments. Sometimes you'll have to go on to upload your assignments. There might be web links, do quizzes, etc. And I'm just going to go through some of the crucial features that is offered on the system. So another alternative way for you to just access all of these is once you are at the Mona website, the UWI, there's a little tab at the top which says Quick Links. You click on it, and this little box should come up. And if you notice, I've highlighted just some of the main ones. Crystal spoke about SAS, and then there's a student portal, and right below that is our VLE. So once you click on that, you should be taken to this page here, and this is the our VLE main page. Now, if you notice to the top right, there is a login portion. It's asking for your username and your password. And we just spoke about it. Your username is your ID number, and the password, whatever you have set it to. Normally when you come in, the default password is your date of birth in day, month, year, month, sorry, yes. And you can call the help desk to reset it, or whatever you have reset it to, you can input it. Alright, so after you log in, this is how your main page should look. If you notice, I'm a student, and you're seeing the courses that I'm registered for. Now, you'd have had to go to SAS to register for these courses. If you go on our VLE and you believe that you should be registered for a course, and you're not seeing it, of course, you need to contact MITS and figure out what's causing that. Alright, so crucial features. Because we're in a campaign, we're talking about some crucial platforms. There's a course material, as I said earlier, and then there's notifications / messaging. Now, on the course material, there's a course notes. I put it in quotes because it does not necessarily mean text. Your lecturers might want to share, for example, the PowerPoint. And being a former student, I know that the PowerPoint was very important to me. Always wanted the lecture notes, the videos, the audio. And then, of course, your lecturers might put up quizzes for you to do. You go to our VLE to do that. There is an assignment feature where you go to upload your assignments, and you can also access past papers. For notifications, you are able to communicate with the lecturer, the our VLE administrator. There's a calendar that will show you, for example, like upcoming events, etc. You can communicate with other students, and you can also get online help. Now, that's a sample assignment. I'm not clicking through, these are just some screenshots, but basically this is what you would see as a student. That's a sample quiz, and that's a sample discussion forum. Alright, so that's that for our VLE. Now I will speak a little bit about the student portal. There are so many systems, information systems for you to access as a student, and it can be overwhelming trying to figure out, okay, where do I go now? There is FOSS, there's SAS, Orville, oh my gosh, another one. You can go to the portal, and what the portal does, it gives you the crucial, or I should say the important, well, all of them are important, but some of the main ones that students normally access. You go again to quick links, and you will see that the process is being repeated over and over. So the portal is there on the SAS. You click on it, and this should come up. Once again, you log in. Then you select your campus, which is UWI. And some of the main features that you will see is your MyMona email. It's so important because sometimes we find students who are in the final year calling to tell us they didn't know that they had an email account that is assigned to them. So yes, you do, it's MyMona. Then there's Orville, there's SAS, Boss. It's just another way or another platform from which you can access these systems. So once you select and you log in your campus and then you log in, this is how the page should look. So if you notice right here where there's a launch pad, you're seeing this is your email. That's Orville, that's SAS, and that's Boss. So this is your MyMona email format. It's your first name, full stop, last name, at mymona.uwi.edu, and there's the example. Now students often ask if they can, I know that you will be using the platform that is provided, but if you want the option to forward, whichever the mails that come to you to another account, you can also do that. And you can do that from the portal. So once you're in mail, select settings, and the instructions that are given is pretty much something that you can follow along. All right, so we spoke about Orville and we spoke about the student portal. Now we're going to be talking about even some more online systems for you to use. There is the online, going back to quick links, there is the online tuition payments. The presenter before spoke about that. You can also request transcripts. You can go to the library for the virtual or reference services, ULink, etc. I'll just bring up this on the screen again for you to just see. There are a lot of them, but once you go to the UWI website and you select quick links, you can really browse through and select the one that you want. And now I'm going to be talking about my department, Mona Information Technology Services, and some of the services that we offer. We're on a campaign where we're branding MITS Crucial. Why? Because at some point or another, I don't know, my team can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think every student, once you're coming to UWI, you will visit the office or call at some point. There's no way that you won't meet us, right? We're crucial. So we keep you connected, coordinated, and configured. And some of the crucial services that we offer is a help desk. Anybody familiar with that one? No? You will be familiar with it, trust me. So you've called the help desk, of course, to ask, I want my password I want to reset it, because we don't encourage that students keep the default password, which was the year, month, day that we spoke about earlier. We don't encourage that you keep that one. You need to change it, it's not safe. Crystal spoke about safety and keeping your information private just now. Of course, we support the Wi-Fi hotspots. I know that you're very much interested in that. You're getting good service so far, right? Yes? No. Good service, right? Yes. Okay. Of course, you can bring your laptops in and we will evaluate. We also provide free antivirus. And we have some open source software. And I'll speak a little bit more about that in a few minutes. And the Microsoft 365, which is free. And of course, we have internship opportunities. Now let me go from the bottom. Internship opportunities. I am now a full-time staff member at MITS, but I started out as an intern. And I know, I guarantee that WJC MITS office is looking for interns, even as I speak, right? So we're looking for, and it's a paid internship. A paid, who said how much? No, we're not going to discuss that right now. In the job interview, we'll discuss that. Right? So you can speak to my colleagues here after if you're interested in that. Trust me, it's a lot for you to learn. It's a great opportunity for you to learn and just align your career in a certain path. And that's so important. I was reminded because that's even important in my context. I started UWI studying journalism. I don't know how I'm working in IT now, but you don't have to be an IT expert. We train you. So you don't have to say, oh, I want the opportunity, but I don't know anything about computers. You are trained for the job, and it provides also on-the-job training. So it's a nice little opportunity for you to put on the resume. On the open source software that we have some little flash drives. Okay. So there are a few software that we have that we're promoting because sometimes there are some software that you might require, but guess what? What's the problem? The money. I know that we're not going to get the bootleg version at all. We don't support that at MITS. But what we do, we provide alternative platforms for you to use. For example, SPSS. If you're doing research or research-based courses, at some point in time, you will be required to use SPSS. If you cannot afford it or it's not available, an alternative is PSPP, Adobe Photoshop. You could use GIMP as an alternative. The Illustrator, you could use Inkscape. And for Adobe Captivate, you could use Cam Studio. And you might be wondering, but I don't know about all of these. Once again, we do provide help in installing and training. And you can visit the MITS booth. We have a lot of information just right around the corner. So when we're done, you can visit if you're interested in any of these. Now we have a website that you can go to. And this is how the website looks. So you can just Google it. Once you're on the website, you can go to services. I'll just highlight this. Because you might be interested in getting the free Microsoft. That's the entire suite. So you go to MITS, you click on services, it's right here. And then once you click on services, this page should come up. And under that block where you're seeing software admin, you can click on Microsoft Office 365 and you will be given information or instructions on how to install. So let's go back. So you go to MITS, Services, go to Software Admin, and then you can select Microsoft Office 365. And this is our contact information. Do we have the cards? Okay, so I'm just going to ask my team to just send them around. So at some point in time, as I said, it might not look like that right now, but let me tell you, trust me, you will have to contact MITS. So get one of the cards, you can contact us with any questions you have about any of the platforms that I just spoke about. Now, I believe we're giving away a bottle, so I have a question. And my question is, the first person who can raise your hand and outline to me the steps in getting Microsoft Office 365. I just spoke about it. Any takers? All right, she's the first person to raise her hand. You can come or you can stand.
Go on the MITS website, go to services, and you go to the admin page, and then you press Office.
Okay, she was listening. So you stand up so they can see you. So you come for yourself on MITS bottle, MITS crucial bottle. So as she said, you go on the MITS website, services, software admin, and then the option is there for Microsoft Office 365. You click on it and the instructions are given for downloading. Now I've covered a few platforms. Do you have any questions? I believe we're running out of time. So what I'll do, leave all your questions. You can visit the booth if you have any questions and we will assist you. Thank you so much for your time.